have learned living in United States of America in 1 year. Repeatedly, I came here last year, October 2023, and I came here the 21, right? So you're not 21 of next month, and that's just around the corner. 3 weeks away would be exactly 1 year. So I'm 3 weeks away from the 1 year. What I have learned living in America for, call it 1 year. Firstly, when I was living back in Jamaica, if you don't know, I'm a Jamaican. Firstly, when I was living back in Jamaica, I always hear that people doing 2 and 3 jobs. And I'm always wondering why people doing 2 and 3 jobs. Pity I don't know. An average person cannot do one job. And if you do as a single parent, cannot do one job. If you have your partner, you both can do one job each. So your partner do some of the bills and you do some of the bills. But I bet you a single mother or a single person, it's hard for you alone to live and do one job. Because first of all, if you work 40 hours a week and your pay is like under $20 an hour, it is hard. That is nothing. You cannot live off that. That money just only to pay your rent. What would you use to buy food? What would you use to pay your phone bill? What would you use to send your child or your children to school? So you have to get a next job to put with that to survive. Then how would you survive? How would you survive? That's the first thing. Secondly, I always hear about this credit, credit, credit. And I'm wondering, what is credit? Because in Jamaica, we deal with 90% is cash. Maybe at 10% places will talk about credit. You can credit and pay monthly. But in Jamaica, you better have your cash. So I'm coming from a cash country to a credit country. So I'm always hearing about this credit, credit, credit. What is credit? So it is so important in America to have credit, and not only to have credit, but to have good credit. The better your credit is, life is much better for you. So you can start your credit and start it very easily. Start because, bam, your phone. You have to have a phone. You have to have a phone. So normally you can start your credit right there. Get a job. You know you're gonna have your phone. Little by little, guys. Build your credit, and make sure. Some people come to America and trying to live a big lifestyle and mash up their credit. Come on, guys, they cannot do that because America is a credit country. You know that if your credit is not good, it is hard to survive. A lot of places ask for good credit, and if you don't have any good credit, things are bad for you. So you have to live below your needs or live within your needs. Don't live above your needs. That is wrong. So this credit thing, it is very important. Very, very, very important. The next thing now, which I found out, everywhere I go that they're talking about insurance. I don't have that in Jamaica. Everywhere you go, you talk about insurance. You go right there, they ask if you have insurance. You go right there, they ask if you have insurance. You go right there. That's all they're asking. That's the first step. If you have insurance. And as I see, it's best to have insurance. In Jamaica, not in Jamaica, it's best to have insurance. In America, then if you don't have insurance, dog, this never stopper. It's hard to survive in America without insurance because those bills, those doctor bills and everything, you can't keep up with it. You cannot keep up with it. You will just go broke in a twinkling of an eye. So those are so important, guys. The insurance, your credit, those seems like are the most important things in America. The next thing is I'm a Jamaican, right? So I will see my neighbors so often. Here, I see my neighbors once in a while. I don't even know how my neighbors look. They go to work, come back home, home to work, work to home. That is what. In Jamaica, it's none of that. Sometimes by the time you look, your neighbors are out, about on the road, hanging out. Differently from our neighbors, people are on the road. Here, yes, people are on the road, but you hardly see people hanging out like how I see that in Jamaica. The next thing is in Jamaica, people play music super loud, super, super, super loud with nothing behind it. You see, in America, you cannot play your music loud to disturb your neighbor. Because guess what? If you ever do that, the first thing is to call the police. We don't have that in Jamaica. None at all. None. I heard people playing their music super loud for hours and hours and hours without nothing in Jamaica. Here, you better not do it because, boy, your neighbors will call the cops and you. Next thing in Jamaica, which I have realized up here, in America, animals, animals, animals. You gotta take care of animals. In Jamaica, we stone the cat, the dogs, the pigs, the cows. We stone everything. We do anything with animal. In America, you better not. You better not try that because that would be the worst day of your life. That would be one of the worst day of your life. You're gonna take care of animals and take care of animals so good. In America, you better keep your animal inside. Jamaica, your animals can stay outside. Doesn't really matter. Your dog, your cat, they are outside. They are outside. Here, you keep them inside and they grow as a child. That is very strange to me. Well, you will see in Jamaica one or two people have animals inside. One or two. Two from out of 1,000. Here, 1,000 animals stay inside. Yes. The next thing now, which I see is different from Jamaica. I see a lot of persons like their kitchen stuff, like they wash their hair in the kitchen, or they bathe their baby in the kitchen, their toddler in the kitchen. In Jamaica, we don't do that. In Jamaica, we don't do that. Bathroom for everything, bathroom for everything. So when I see people bathing like their toddler or their babies in the kitchen, wow, it's strange to me. It is so strange to me, but you know, different country, different activities I've done. And I see a lot more different stuff, a lot more different stuff. But those are the main stuff I saw so far. And I'm going to do a part two because I don't want this video to be long. I'm going to do a part two of the rest of stuff which I have saw. And you know that you just have to just live with it. What can you do? Nothing. So these are my stuff I really look and see what happened in America, which we have not seen been happening in Jamaica. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section below what I have missed out and everything. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next time, I am Natasha. God bless you all.